Welcome to the Pancake House. Oh boy. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a big day because it is finally paint day. We have several friends and family that are coming to help us. We are going to attempt to get walls and ceilings painted today. We have all of the paint and we're gonna have to mix some of it up. Kenneth and I are gonna get started on the ceilings here, which just the two of us for right now. We have friends and family that are gonna be here in a few hours. So Kenneth and I are hopeful that we can get at least a few of the ceilings banged out, and that way the ceilings will be done and we can move on to the walls because we wanna do ceilings first. This is a huge step for us because once it is painted, that means we can rip these carpets out and we can get the flooring in, and that is the last thing standing in our way before we can officially move in and call this home. Paint that we're using is Visions, which is from the Habitat for Humanity Restore. I know we did a video of the Restore previously, so if you want to see what that is, it's really cool. It's essentially a warehouse of donated building, painting, and home supplies, and you can get them sometimes at a huge discount. Sometimes it's not saving you a ton of money, but when it comes to paint, it is a huge discount. These gallons are only $20. Gallons at Home Depot and at Lowe's, we're going like $50 to $70 per gallon. These are $20. They're latex paint and they're incredible quality. But to get the color that we want, we're going to have to mix two colors to get right where we want. The whole house is going to be the same color at this point. At this point, the entire house is going to be like a very light, neutral, I don't want to say tan, but it's a combination of tan and white, and it's gonna be the whole house right now. I just can't envision adding color right now because I can't envision us living here yet. Maybe someday we'll go back because I do really like bold colors. I do really like the idea of having bold colors, especially in the bedrooms, maybe even in the living room or the kitchen. But right now, we've done so much of a transformation that I just can't picture those colors without having lived here and having, you know, my touch, my pictures, my furniture, all of those things. Once we've moved in and we've lived here for a little bit, we might go back and add color. That said, the kids' bedroom are going to get one wall of color. Our daughter's room is going to have a light yellow color on one wall, which she chose, and our son's are going to have a blue on their walls, and we are going to do those color walls today. So we're going to turn them loose on them and they get to paint their own color walls with supervision, but they're going to have a blast doing that. We did get ceiling paint from Lowe's. We're using Valspar ceiling paint. Habitat for Humanity did not have a ceiling paint. We could have just used the exterior, interior white, which is what we're mixing with the Swiss coffee, and we're doing a little bit of experiment with the mixing. We'll get into that later, but we decided to just go with legit ceiling paint from Valspar. I really wanted to get the purple ceiling paint that goes on purple and dries white, but it was significantly more expensive. Turn on my audiobook. Several of you guys were asking what I thought so far of The Poppy Wars by R.F. Kuang. I'm about 60% through the first book. I like it, but I'm not enamored with it. Like, I get it. It's a good story. It's very well written. I just can't decide if maybe it's not moving quickly enough for me or if I'm just not super invested in the story itself. However, it's beautifully written. All right. Backseat loving, but you're keeping me on a chase. I've been trying all night long. I put up with your favorite songs all night. Tempted by your tainted love. I'm glad that we decided to do the primer 2 times because we primed, we textured, we primed again, and now we're doing the paint. I think it's making a huge difference. The paint is going on so much easier than the first primer or the second primer went on because it's just got like the foundation laid for it. So that was the right choice. Come inside my crystal, but what can I do? Is it true what they say? You won't give it away, and I don't know what to do to get next to you, next to you. Every night, every day, you just push me away. Tell me what should I do to get next to you, next to you? I've been trying all night long. So
yes, we're not going to eat the whole can.
As you go.
You can get more if you need more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly.
shouldn't set that on the floor because now it's got paint on the floor.
Well, the floor's coming out, baby.
Coming up.
Oh, yeah.
That's
The
the
floors
beauty.
will
You
match
don't have
it
to-
anyway.
Yep, exactly.
Well, there it's going, Mom.
Yeah.
It just took a second. Under lime green and teal.
But he's like, that's gonna be too loud. Like, I want it to be loud.
There's your roller. I do that roller.
I'm just watching you for now. See how you do it. So Dad said it's cool if we get paint on this because he's gonna take that off anyway. But Piggy's gonna do this section, the small part right here. So I'll let you get this big part, and then I'll get the stuff you can't reach. Okay? Let me get some tape. You keep working on that section, and look, you see all these blobs right here? Spread that out before it dries. It's like butter on bread. You want to spread it out. Look.
Yeah, don't go too close to the wall. Don't go past the spot where I painted right there, okay?
I'm so proud of you,
Aren't they doing good?
How?
Kenneth and I are getting ready to mix the paint. We have to experiment a little bit to get the color that we want. Two things that we're trying to accomplish. This paint is the Swiss coffee, which is a little bit too yellow for my taste. It has a yellow undertone. Also, this is eggshell, which is more of a matte texture. So we have a white paint that we're gonna cut it with to get rid of some of the yellow undertone, but this paint is a semi-gloss. I don't want my walls to have very much of a gloss texture to them, so we're going to attempt first to do 2 Swiss coffee gallons per 1 gallon of white to see if we can get what we like. If we don't, we're gonna have to do 1-to-1, which will give the walls a little bit more of a shine than I was anticipating, but my mom's walls have that 1-to-1 ratio and they're not shiny at all. So we're hopeful that we can do 2-to-1, and if we can't, we'll do 1-to-1. There.
No.
Yeah, if you want to hop up on a ladder, we don't have another stick.
That's looking awesome.
Although I think Kenneth was going to cut it in, I don't know.
Okay.
Because this is mixed, and that was not mixed.
I think, well, mix it and let me take a paintbrush and put it on the wall. I just did my test spot and it's still a little bit too yellow once it goes on. So we're gonna do 1 more gallon of white. So it's gonna be a 1-to-1 ratio, the white and the Swiss coffee. Here's the boys' room. And this is Evelyn's room.
Lizzie, there are kids here.
When in doubt,
You were listening to
one out.
Dungeon Crawler Carl. I don't want to hear it.
Do you want Ola to trim out the windows?
Sure.
Okay.
I need you to trim out my windows too.
Massive progress. We are to the point where Ola is doing trim around the outsides or the insides of the windows. The kitchen is almost done. We've got one big wall in the living room done. I'm gonna go back where our son was doing that wall and finish it. And we're getting close. We've decided to lovingly call our paint mix Pancake Batter. That's the name of the paint color. Obviously custom, very exclusive. Can't get it anywhere else. It is exclusive to this home. Pancake Batter. And Liz has said that she's now going to call our home the Pancake House.
Hi.
Okay.
I saw the climbing tree. I'm ready.
Okay, this is where we're at.
Yeah.
That wall and that wall.
Like this?
Yes.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, red sheen, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number. So call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me maybe.
It's official, you guys. The house is painted. Every single room is painted. The trim is done around the windows and around the beams. This house is painted. This is the only day where we have set out to do a single project, and we actually got to do that single project. This house is painted. If you guys haven't already, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching these videos. If you share them on any other social platforms, please tag me. You can find the handles to all of my platforms in the description of this episode. We cannot wait to share what's next, because next is floors, and we will see you guys then.